have to add 2 to this. Part 34, I believe. So yeah, let's give it up for Powerwash Simulator Part 34. While we see if Trad responds. If not, I think I'll probably kick over to some... Well, we could do probably Persona 5. I've basically been in the mood to just trounce out all of my casual stuff. So we're not jumping between like 8 games at once because it's tough to follow. So let's bring this baddie up. Oh, one of the strings snapped already while tuning. Ugh, all right. Figure out what's going on first. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, how did it go? Oh, I'm just printing the wrong thing. No, but it gives you another bookmark, this time in white. So, there you go. All right. Whence we left off last night. Yeah. Trad had talked about maybe getting together. Well, that happens. Trad had talked about maybe getting the Elden Ring seamless mod back up again. I was talking to him about a minute ago. Not exactly, but now he's gone and disappeared. It happens to the best of us. Randomizers are, by and large, quite tricky. Hello.
Man, you picked such a moment to message me.
Why?
I was
having a shit.
Elysium, my second playthrough, and it's just one of the more soul-shattering parts of the game, and I had just finished it when you texted it.
Hey, do we want to set it up? We'd have to drag Imfin.
I messaged him earlier, and he said that you and him had not set it back up yet or fixed it or something.
Well, I mean, I have Elden Ring running. All I need to do is just like have you like brain guide me through it again, like we did last time.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Because do I need to I assume that the mods got updated, correct?
Most of them, the one that didn't, I think I stopped using.
Was that the cat ear mod?
No, it was one of the dumb ones. I actually switched the cat ear mod to a very similar one because apparently the one we had would only have displayed for you and not for like the rest of us in game. And somebody else tweaked it to display for everyone.
Well, that makes sense.
That link is in that channel though.
Okay, so it's all listed in the co-op channel.
Yep, you just skip the old cat ears one in favor of the newer one.
Newer cat ears one.
It says like MP fix or something like that.
Nice. So all we have to do is get it all installed and then figure out how we screwed it up last time and then not screw it up this time.
Yes.
Yes.
Luckily, all of my messages in there will pretty much, state-dependent memory and all. I'll be able to just walk right back into the.
At least that's what we hope, right?
Hope nothing. That's the way the brain should work here. I keep using these indefinite words like should and hope, but.
Jesus Christ, are you selling me on this, or are you trying to get me to vote for you?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
To be fair.
Vote for me?
Look, man, I just think the rug really tied the room together.
Okay, so you remember, you should still have all of the zips from everything you downloaded before, and because the biggest one was for, it was the base of one of the mods, so you won't have to re-download that one.
Maybe. I'm pretty, like, anal about downloading stuff, like, removing my downloads because it all goes directly to my C drive, because I'm too lazy to put it somewhere.
You're going to be downloading, like over a gigabyte of shit, then. If that's what happened.
I mean, that's fine. I think our only issue was what? Like, it's kind of slowed for, because it's, like, through a fucking forum site, right?
Yeah, Nexus mods.
Yeah, that's not bad, though. It's still, like, absolutely livable.
Yeah, alright then.
Alright, let me figure out why my entrance... There we go. I gotta finish cleaning my entrance wall trim, you know? There it is. Show 'em who's boss.
It's funny, I picked up No Man's Sky a little bit this past week again. Like I've had like 2 or 3 brief runs playing that game, and doing some of the mining feels a lot like watching you do Powerwash Simulator. Because it's like there's a big pit in the ground and you got to get all the shiny stuff out, and you're just basically spraying it with your laser until it's all gone. And how is that not basically the same thing you're doing?
It's basically the same goddamn thing. I like to spray the water. Didn't Deathclock do a song about that?
Oh, into the water?
Yeah, spray into the water.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that they got sued for because it made a whole bunch of fans walk into the water thinking they could breathe.
Wait, seriously? Or in the show?
No, like in the show. Like there's an episode
oh,
that
yeah,
starts off like they're being
yeah.
sued. With the families of people who died, people who like almost died. They play like a part of the song and it says like go into the water, live there, die there, breathe there.
I always loved their manager was like the best.
The one with the laser eyes.
Yeah, dude, like what an incredibly actually well-written character that like literally was not supposed to have like any real basis in the show.
Yeah, as soon as the character came back for a second time, it was like, wow, I did not expect to see this. This didn't seem like something that they intended to return.
Again, it's a good creative decision because it could have literally just been like almost the comic relief to the comedy of like, guys, you can't do that. And instead they're like, yo, why don't we just give him laser eyes and make him like a trained assassin? It's just like a series of clones. He's manufactured in a lab. I'm still of the opinion that unless I don't actually remember it as well as I do, that the entire early years of Adult Swim could have been a gigantic fever dream.
I heard you say something about early Adult Swim fever dream earlier, and
Yeah.
no, that's a good way to describe it.
Like I was in a car, and fucking Amon Tobin's Nightlife came on, which is probably one of like the weirdest, funkiest like EDM tracks that I've ever like thrown into like any sort of live mix.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that I found it because it was on an early Adult Swim bumper. Which I'm
Yeah, you do a lot of those.
Like I'm pretty sure like half the shit that they got, like they had no idea what like licensing rights and royalties were. Because there's like no reason for them to have like any of that, like any of the music that they had on some of the bumpers. Like it doesn't make sense because Amon Tobin at that time was like in France, I think, and Cartoon Network definitely wasn't. I don't know who'd have the fucking contact information for Amon Tobin's publisher.
No, but he was already kind of a name. Like I had friends listening to Amon Tobin back in like 2005 era.
Yeah. Or like Mambo Galego, which I'm pretty sure was Dust Devil out of Australia?
This is kind of funny, by the way, because you haven't downloaded these patches yet. A lot of them have updated since the last time I downloaded them, so I have to re-download most of them.
Okay. Have any of the links changed?
No, I reopened them all straight from the Discord. It looks like they're all the same thing.
Okay.
This site is nice because it will tell you in the description you last downloaded a file from this mod on whatever date. So like, oh, okay, I downloaded all these on the 13th, and they all have new versions on the 21st.
Okay. I'm working on like one little fiddly bit here, and I guess I will start downloading. Yeah, it's a fiddly bit. Wait, you've never experienced a fiddly bit?
Me? I've experienced fiddly bits.
Yeah? Are you a fan of Tiddlywinks, though?
I can take it or leave it.
I can take it or leave it. Spoken like a true champion. What's going on, Blanco? Alright, I have got my rear octopus niche wall done. This will be a short power wash.